The Met Office has a very, very long track record. We have been researching weather and climate now for many, many decades. There are lots of activities, human activities, which are influenced by the weather and climate. So if that's changing, then obviously they need to know how it is changing in the future. Long-term climate projections are a look into the future as, to give us an idea of what the climate is going to look like 20, 30, 50 or more years in the future. And one of the things that the climate models have been used for is to be able to understand the changes that we've been seeing. These are very complicated models. They're built up of lots of different components. So how rain is created in the atmosphere, how clouds form, when the sun shines onto the surface of the earth, how much gets absorbed, how much gets reflected back. All of those different processes are built into individual models, and we then put all these models together to give us a model of the climate system. We then compare the results from these models with what's observed, what was observed in the past, what's observed now, and then we use that, the understanding that gives us as to how the climate system is working to understand more about the climate system, but also to show that the models are able to accurately simulate the climate. Any country with significant coastline, where there are big cities, large numbers of people living along those coastlines, the sea levels are rising. They will continue to rise. They will continue to rise for many hundreds of years. So this will, for them, will be either now, in many cases, now it's a problem. In the future, it'll become a more significant problem. These are facts that virtually all scientists around the world are completely convinced by. If you are running a business, or if you are in a business which is sensitive to weather or climate, then you can make choices in your business which either can help you to reduce your risk against problems associated with the climate, or can take advantage of benefits which a change in the climate might bring. The benefit to governments of these long-term forecasts and projections that we make is the fact that virtually every country in the world is going to be affected by climate change. They will see impacts. Agriculture could become more viable, or you could get more crops or bigger yields of different sorts of crops if you know how the climate is going to change into the future. This is very important information on lots of different levels. There is so much we can do with climate information to help people across the world. The possibilities are really endless.